The team of Richard Cohen and Angelo Blanchard is unstoppable. These men are members of the Independence Center Clubhouse in St. Louis, and while they may seem like an unlikely pair, it is their differences that make them such an extraordinary team.
I just believe that they're like a dynamic duo. I see like Batman, Robin, like Captain Planet, Captain America, Peanut Butter Jelly. They're like always the polar opposite, but it's what makes them amazing.
Both come from very different backgrounds. Richard experienced trauma mentally and physically as a child, and both he and Angelo struggled living with mental illnesses as young men.
And because of the beatings and the mental illnesses, I was completely devoid of self-confidence. When I'd be involved in acting, I would be temporarily buoyed up by the confidence that the other actors, and particularly the director, had in my abilities to perform. But then when the play was over, my self-confidence would plummet back to its natural abysmal state.
My journey with mental illness started when I was in college. I got hospitalized and my family didn't know where I was, and they came, picked me up and brought me back to St. Louis. And from then, I guess I was hospitalized about 12 or 15 times over the years in my 20s until I introduced to Independence Center.
Somehow, Angelo and Richard's journeys led them to meet at the Independence Center, where they began their new mission of leading a successful mobile outreach program.
The first thing in the morning, they do a round picking up people in the Central West End, in South City, in the county, and they bring them in for the day. But they don't stay with them all day long. What they do is then they go out and visit nursing homes in the community. And they're gone all day, and then they get back here and they take everyone home who came in for the day. So that's kind of how, yeah, it's incredible.
They're very compassionate about what they do, and they really care for everybody. They don't have favorites, they just care for all of us like we're all their children.
They're wonderful, they're great, and we're glad to have them. And I see a lot of improvement in the Independence Center through the years, and I think they're part of it.
We have both gone through some of the same things as these people. We cover a wide waterfront of illnesses, and so it is good helping them. I mean, it's a kick. And that, in the other aspects of my life, I also feel really better about life, about myself, by helping others.
Through their outreach partnership, they visit and contact individuals in their homes, in residential programs, nursing homes, and skilled nursing facilities. The goal is to connect with individuals who may be isolated or who can no longer get out in the community.
They have humor and warmth on top, which they bring to their work. They really care about people deeply.
Richard and Angelo are also founding members of the Independence Center Players, a theater group that performs regularly at the Clubhouse social programs as well as in the local community.
The Independence Center Players is just a theater group within the Independence Center. We have several members that were interested, and we call it like a acting class. And we meet for about how many months before we give
8 rehearsals, 8 meetings.
8, yeah. And then after that, they give a performance. So, and in this performance, we invite the community in as an audience, and it just showcases what members with mental illnesses can do.
Together, this dynamic duo is filling a gap of need by sending the simple messages of love, hope, dignity, and respect.
But I just think they're champions. There's something really, really special about those two.
The whole idea of helping my fellow mentally ill comrades is that's the whole point of me doing this, being involved in the outreach.
And the comrades is the appropriate word, since they've had to, we, along with the people we serve, have had to fight mental illness.
It takes a champion to just dedicate the hours and the will and the want, the focus. It's like everything that they do is natural. And I think that that is the reason why. It's not fake, it's not coerced. No one's standing behind them, pushing them. This is all them naturally. And I think because of that alone, they deserve the championship award and more.
And that is why Angelo Blanchard and Richard Cohen are mental health champions.